Okay, so hi to everyone, this is Frodo Dark and welcome to Yavin Canyon. We don't have any new force power, just some objective modifications. I'm using the scroller button, but you can use the 1 and the 2 buttons on your keyboard to switch between the cannons. The right click is the rocket, which is pretty powerful. And you can also crush stormtroopers. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Okay, meanwhile we are playing this map, level. I'm gonna talk about another Star Wars thing, but this is related to the movies now, since, as you may or may not know, Rogue One is out. I guess most of the hardcore Star Wars fan knows this. Ah, come out. Yeah, be careful with that. It can kill you. Yeah, is that? So if yeah, the blasters are pretty useless against this thing, but those cannons or blaster guns and all of the rest is pretty dangerous. And of course, I forgot about the secret at the beginning. So give me a second. I need to go back. Okay, meanwhile we go back, I'm talking about Rogue One a bit. So yesterday I went to the cinema and watched Rogue One with some people, yes. Well, as you may or may not know again, I was pretty disappointed with The Force Awakens. Because of several reasons I think I've stated in the Arthos gameplay videos of this game. Bro, I can clearly state that this is my opinion actually, but I think Rogue One is better than The Force Awakens. The reason for that is because it's not a remake. So if you watch the movie you will see it's definitely not a remake. And you can see new environments, you can see much intimidating villain, a really interesting villain actually. The guy who is called Klinek or Klipek or something like that, sorry I forgot his name. And also Darth Vader returns, Princess Leia returns at the end of the video, movie. Also Darth Vader has two scenes which are pretty good. They are a bit CGI, yes, but I think it's okay, so... The action scenes got improved. So there are a lot of ship fights here, and I can state that they are much better than the Force Awakens ones, because now at this time we will see a whole bunch of fleet flying, and also not just 5 TIE fighters, but tons of TIE fighters, and X-Wing TIE fighters, everything fighting against each other. You can also see that there is a conflict inside the Imperials, also between the rebels a bit. So this is actual real war going on. And that's where the negative things from the film. So I can tell you, I'm gonna tell you what my negative impressions were towards the film. The director Edwards wanted to create this film because he wanted to show how this war looked like, or what kind of war this was, and I think he made an excellent job. However, one of the things that I mentioned about the Force Awakens remained the rush. One of the problems that I felt with Rogue One is still that its action scene, there isn't so much character development again. Well, there is some sort of character development and we get introduced to a lot of new characters, but for example Jean's decisions are like, now I am nobody, and after that just 1 second, in 1 second, because of I watch my father dying, I become a rebel, and his father's death was mainly because of an X-Wing starfighter shooting at the base where he was kept. So, well, I mean, where he was working, and he was designing the Death Star or whatever. You can get there by pressing C. By the way, you jump and press C. So yeah, this is something I didn't like about the movie. The story was good. I think the story was pretty much okay, but the way the characters got introduced was really bad in my opinion. But as I said, if the oops, okay, I didn't want to do that. As I said, if the director's main concern or main thing was that he wanted to show about the things in this war between the rebels and the Empire, I think that was pretty portrayed really well. So action scenes are number one, the fights are number one, the visuals and graphics are number one. Number one. And also, I was pretty surprised that Jean wasn't a Mary Ray Sue. Mary Ray Sue, yeah, Mary Ray Sue. As you might have seen some of the YouTube rant videos related to the Force Awakens. There were a lot of videos saying that Rey is a Mary Sue. Mary Ray Sue. Wow. Okay. Oh. Okay, that was close. This was also close. Let's get the hell out of here, yeah. Okay, that was also close. Come on, come on, come on. Let's try to deflect this. Okay. Oh, I need to fight against atheist. Don't worry. Dead. Okay. So yeah, these are definitely improvements related to the compared to the Force Awakens. That there was not there wasn't any single. I mean, Mary Reisu, yes, and it's not a remake. And it made the fights better, the action scenes better. There is a really much better villain next to Tarkin, who is really intimidating in my opinion. The Darth Vader scenes are also pretty good. The only thing I didn't like about Rogue One is okay. It's gonna disappear anyway, yeah. So yeah, the the story of the characters, they were introduced really in a rushed way, which I did not understand. And maybe one other thing I didn't really like is the Death Star. The Death Star was less intimidating. Okay, it's acceptable because they actually... Yeah, this is how it looks like. The saber throw wrongfully. Die. So, yeah. By the way, this level is called Gavin Courtyard, and I'm gonna stop the recording here. So, thanks for... I will also resume talking about Rogue One, plus playing this map. So, thanks for watching and see you guys in the next one.